There was a little girl growing out of the stone. The boy walked up to take a closer look. It was even smaller than a woman. He reached out his hand to touch the little person. Just as he was about to touch it, he suddenly withdrew his hand. Then he pinched himself in disbelief. At that moment, the girl suddenly shook. She was about to faint from hunger. The boy rushed to protect her. Then he carefully picked her up. Although the little girl had human features, but her body was only the size of a palm. It was like a fairy tale. The boy was stunned. He put her in his pocket and took her home, and took out some biscuits. The girl was so beautiful. Jack gave her the noble name of Anna. And just as the boy was about to leave for school, Anna suddenly spoke. She was so shy. Jack knew what was going on. He searched the house for something, and finally settled on a flower pot. He opened the window and rushed off to school. Anna was about to lose it. After an hour in the pot, she jumped down. But just then, Jack's grandmother burst in. Anna hid behind the flower pot for fear of being discovered. But Grandma closed the window after cleaning. Well, that's good. Lunch was served. There's no end to the northwest wind. Jack was distracted at school. He was thinking about the little man at home. After school, he rushed home. When he came home, he found Anna trapped. He opened the window and let her in. Anna had been starving all day. The sweet Jack immediately gave him 4 dishes and 1 soup. She was so happy to eat. After eating, she lies down in a bowl and takes a milk bath. The life was too good to be true. But at that moment, Jack, who was standing outside, heard a cry for help from inside. The girl was happily soaking in a milk bath. But then something happened. She realized that the soap was bigger than she was. Luckily, Jack's help solved the problem. Soon it was Jack's turn to wash. But no sooner had he taken off his clothes, and then Anna got shy. After washing, Jack found a tissue box. First, he emptied the box of tissues. Then he folded a foot wipe into a square, laid them out neatly, and that's how a big, soft, luxurious bed was made. After settling everything, Jack began to write his homework. Anna, who couldn't sleep, climbed onto the table. She watched Jack quietly, and once again, she was shy. But it wasn't long before, when Jack turned his eyes, Anna was already snoring. The next morning, Jack went to school. Straight away, he put Anna in his pocket. In class, Jack had been sneaking around, as if he was hiding something. It turned out that Anna was hiding inside. In this way, the teacher wouldn't find out if they were whispering. After school, Jack brought her to the toy shop to buy new clothes. Anna had her eye on a purple dress, but when she was about to leave, she was spotted by a little girl. Jack was so embarrassed. Then they went to the ice cream parlor, and Anna ate it like a champ. Such a big ice cream. She probably won't be able to finish it in 3 years. On the other hand, her grandmother had a heart attack. Jack rushed to the hospital. Luckily, Grandma was fine. Afterwards, Jack wanted to go to the toilet, so he put Anna and his clothes on the chair. But a little girl saw him. She picked up the clothes and shook them. Anna was dropped in an instant. The girl had never seen such a beautiful toy before. Then she reached out and grabbed Anna. The girl caught a 10 centimeters figurine to prevent the toy from running away. She also tied a red rope around Anna's waist. On the other hand, Jack came back and found Anna missing. He started to look around anxiously. Luckily, the grandmother and the girl were in the same ward. When she saw Jack, Anna waved her hand, but Jack didn't see her. Luckily, the grandmother found Anna. She rushed Jack into the room. Then she lifted the covers. And that's when the two of them realized they had become a part of each other. They were back to their old lives. But something was about to happen. That day, as they were returning home from school, a car flew by and crashed into Jack. But even though he was knocked off his feet, he held on to Anna. The driver saw it and drove away. Anna crawled out of her clothes with great difficulty. She saw that Jack was not moving. He began to scream desperately. Luckily, an ant was passing by. She took Jack to the hospital. But since he hit his head first, Jack might be a vegetable forever. After everyone had left, Anna climbed onto the shoulder and said to the unconscious Jack, Then she put her hands on her chin and kissed him. Then there was a flash of white light, and Jack miraculously opened his eyes. Anna saw that this trick could cure him. She leaned down and kissed him again. This time, the white light was even more blinding. After an hour of flashing, Anna has become bigger than before. They were hospitalized in the morning. In the afternoon, they were married, and they lived happily ever after. So if you had a little girlfriend like that, what would you do?